My name is Heather Wilson, and I'm the Secretary of the United States Air Force. Secretary of Defense Mattis called and told me that he wanted to talk to me about being Secretary of the Air Force, and I told him that I hadn't applied for any job, and I really wasn't even thinking about this. And he said he knew that, but he knew quite a bit about me, and when he said he wasn't going to talk to anyone else until I told him whether I would do this if asked, it was pretty clear that I was being called to serve.
On behalf of Secretary Wilson, and it's lovely to call you that, Secretary Wilson, on behalf of the entire Air Force community, on behalf of the Department of Defense, welcome home. She will ride for the brand, integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Secretary Wilson, welcome to the Pentagon.
I think I'm still adjusting to it a little bit. It's only been a week now, so it's an honor, and it's a duty that I take seriously. I was very surprised when I came back to start to get reoriented towards the Air Force, and what has happened in the Air Force over the last decade, and particularly the readiness levels. So we got some real readiness challenges, and that's the first thing. Second is modernization. We're just a little over a century of the use of aircraft in winning our nation's wars. And look at how technology has changed in just a little over 100 years. I think we need to drive innovation today for what the Air Force is going to be 20 or 30 years from now, and that's the responsibility of the Secretary. And third is people. Chief of Staff Goldfein and I have a very similar view that the culture of the Air Force is set at the squadron. And if we can identify and develop the next great squadron commanders and first sergeants, they will set a positive culture in the Air Force. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to do. The good thing is I don't have to do it alone. I think one of the things that a Service Academy education does is give you a strong foundation academically, but also gives you an opportunity to learn to lead. And tomorrow will be a day that they celebrate their graduation. And the next day, they will be officers in an Air Force that's at war. That's a tremendous responsibility, and I expect them to do their duty in all things. And you know, we live in this incredible country where people step forward and volunteer to protect the rest of us. And I find that inspiring. I really do.